Let's see, put in there 50 cents there, get one good thirst-quenching Mountain Dew, another 50 cents. I might as well buy 6 of them, 50 cents, there we go. We'll get another one out of there, get another one out of there. Oh, I tell you what, nothing better than hitting the valley here with the thirst-quenching Mountain Dew. Refreshing, down here at the Dollar General store, 50 cents for a can of Mountain Dew. I absolutely love it, my friends. Do the do. Matter of fact, this video is now sponsored by Mountain Dew. Good day, my farming friends. How the heck are you? Welcome to Susquehanna River Valley, the new home of Sophie and myself. Tell you what, it's been a long journey here. I have got this fancy Ford pickup truck. Absolutely love this fancy Ford pickup truck. We made a home here after a year gone. I tell you, it's been a challenge. We were down there at the Chellington Valley for the No Sense Wackadoodle Challenge, and we ended up losing by $60,000. I still think there's a conspiracy. Matter of fact, I have hired a team of forensic accountants, the Scotland Yard, FBI, CIA. They're all looking into it because I think, whoa, sorry about that, Cart. I think the Wackadoodle has cheated. I think he cheated. Matter of fact, I know he cheated. Matter of fact, he is in some kind of lost realm of something. And he was complaining that bookkeeping error, financial problems, tax problems, he lost all his money. Well, that's shocking that he cheated there. So anyways, after the embarrassment of that and some serious therapy that Sophie and I had to go through for the embarrassment of that, we took a year off. Oh man, I tell you, it was tough. We ended up doing a cruise. We thought, Sophie, we gotta get away. Let's just get away. Let's just decompress. Let's just enjoy ourselves. So we ended up taking a cruise in the Mediterranean. Oh, beautiful place. I tell you, beautiful place. We got on the cruise ship. Things were good. The first night there, we're in our cabin. We got our fancy clothes on. And I said, Sophie, let's go down. And let's go down to the bar, the casino. Let's play a little roulette, little craps, a little blackjack. Try to win some money. We can enjoy the Mediterranean. Beautiful, beautiful sight. And so we're there down at the pub. And I walked up to the bar. And I said to myself, I think I'll have a drink. So we had a drink. And the next thing you know, this old geriatric couple comes up to us. Man on one side, woman on the other side, and start talking to us like we're their best friends. I'm like, come on, there's something going on here. What's wrong with this? And I thought, this is kind of strange, Sophie. And then the guy started hitting on Sophie, and the old woman started hitting on me. And I'm like, oh, man, something's going on here. Well, it turns out our stupid travel agent booked us on a swingers cruise. Well, I tell you what, the next stop there in Italy, we got the hell off that boat. I said, I'm not doing this no more. I'd have better luck going down to the old folks' home and playing Naked Twister, Strip Twister or something. So we got out of there. We spent a little time in Italy, which, matter of fact, maybe I'll show you some home videos of us down in Italy trying to continue our therapy. Sophie had to go back to skeet shooting therapy. I tell you what, it's been tough. It's been a tough road. When you lose by 60 grand to the Wackadoodle, and it really is shocking. And I still haven't got over the fact. That's why I'm driving this white 155. I love it. So after the swingers cruise, Sophie and I came back to the States. And we were looking for a place to settle down. And our son, Utz, if you remember our son, Utz, he's got all kinds of things going on. Now he's heavily invested in organic hemp. I think he's taken after his mother there or something. But we came to New York to visit him, and he took off to matter of fact, he's back down in Italy. And we invested heavily in his farm. Oh, crap, I think I hit a tree. So we kind of stayed in New York. It's upstate New York. This is a beautiful place, trying to get away from Wackadoodles. I said, I'm done with Wackadoodles. I am done with Wackadoodles. So we bought a little house in the hill. Matter of fact, it's right over yonder there. Beautiful red, white, and blue house. We absolutely love it. Couldn't be happier. Well, it turns out you can never escape Wackadoodles. Yeah, there's this Wackadoodle. Nitro Dad's his name. He's a big land baron here in upstate New York in the Susquehanna River Valley. And he put an offer. He made an offer on our house. I think he wants to try to buy up the whole valley, which is really disturbing. I've talked to a lot of people, and they're a little bit perturbed by it. So we're contemplating that offer, and I think we'll accept it. I mean, it's a big chunk of change. He's offering us $639,000 for our little abode. I don't know. It's not too bad. So I was talking to Sophie. I said, Sophie, what do you think we should do? I don't know. you know, we have this little apple orchard down here. This is our little apple orchard. We thought we'd just settle down, buy a nice house. We got a pool, we got a hot tub, and grow some apples. Apples are big. I'll tell you what, people in New York, they love apples. Red apples, green apples, orange apples, black apples, purple apples. They love apples of all kinds. I tell you what, Halloween they do a jack-o'-lantern apples. Yeah, very nice. So we have this little apple orchard. We're happy as content as can be, but now this Nitro Dad Wackadoodle offered us $639,000 for our house. I said, well, Sophie, how can we go wrong there? So we're just doing the final paperwork on that and get that offer put through. And then in the meantime, I asked Sophie, so Sophie, what are we going to do? You know, if we just buy another house, or should we, and she said, no, let's start farming. Let's start farming. We got an apple orchard. There's a couple farms for sale, because I got to tell you, it really is a sad deal, because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of corporate farms in New York that are taking over these small farms. As a matter of fact, one farmer, he's just doing a retirement auction today, which I'm going to go check out here in a little bit. But, so there's one farm for sale, and Sophie and I looked at it, we thought, this is a nice farm. And we put an offer in on it, so we're kind of waiting for all the paperwork to be done. We got this Nitro Dad Wackadoodle guy, he's got to do the paperwork on us, and we got to exchange money and do the closing. And then this new farm, we got to get up and running. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. So, you know, with all the ups and downs, I tell you what, life is not too bad. Life is not too bad. Susquehanna River Valley, beautiful place. I tell you what, if you want to come to, the people are nice. They're a little fed up with this Nitro Dad guy, but I mean, people are just lovely people. It's beautiful scenery. We have the hills, we got the valley, we got the rivers, we got the lakes, we got the nice farms, and I'm absolutely just loving it. I could not be happier here. So I just came down here to finish doing some manure on our apple orchard. We have a beautiful apple orchard here. All we have right now, to be honest with you, is this little trailer, a little water tanker, and this white 155. Bought down at Tractor World. Oh, they have a great dealership here in the valley, Tractor World. As a matter of fact, I couldn't believe it when I walked in there, and it's owned by my good friend Ken Jorgensen. Yeah, he's got Tractor World dealerships all over the place. The one in Russia, and he's got one here too. So I'm kind of excited about that. This is absolutely awesome. So we are getting our apples. We are harvesting apples here. I got them all watered. I got them manured up. So that is just dandy. We'll make some good money on the apples. This is our first harvest of the year. It's early spring, 51 degrees outside. You cannot get any better than that. But Sophie, I tell you what, refuel. Okay, I'm sorry. I tell you what, Sophie, she was getting a little bored. We moved into this beautiful house on the hill. We got a pool, hot tub, like I was saying, and she got a little bored. And we kind of met up with the potato growers here in the area, Spokely Potatoes. Oh, they make some fancy dancy red potatoes. And Sophie said, you know what? We should have a food truck. Out of the blue, one night in the morning, watching the BBC channel at night in bed, she says, wakes up, I gotta have a food truck. So we got a food truck. There's some good food trucks in town here. We got Ghz's Tacos. Oh, I'll tell you what, I love Ghz's Tacos. I go down there. I absolutely love Ghz's Tacos. But, so Sophie wanted to start the MINN potato food truck. Oh, I tell you. So right now, she's got the food truck up at the auction. There's an auction at the farm, retirement auction, like I said. The farm is a little too much for us. That is a little high price for us, so we're not interested in that farm. We put in an offer another farm. But they have some machinery there that I think will come in handy, and we can kind of make this work. Right now, we have no debt. We only got $289 in the checkbook. That's why I was kind of making the apples here, so I could sell some apples and make some money. But with that said, that Nitro Dad character is asking, or he's offering $639,000 for our property. And we did find a farm, beautiful farm down in the south that right now, they're only asking like $383,000 for it. So if we sold our house, if it all goes through, oh, airplane. I tell you what, these airplanes, there they are. There he goes. I tell you what, I want to get my pilot's license. I want to get my medical and get back flying. Sophie would love to do that. Last time I went flying, though, I had a tragic teddy bear accident, and the guy I was with puked all over the back seats. And I tell you what, I'm done with him. Absolutely done with him. But with that said, okay, I got to slow down here a little bit. I'm getting a little carried away. But I tell you, it's just so much going on, and life is good. I got to be honest with you, life is good. Life is dandy. It's a beautiful place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to that auction. I'm going to look at some machinery, and I'm going to talk to Sophie, because Sophie is there working the food truck. and I'm going to see how she's doing, and then maybe bid on some equipment, because I'm kind of under the assumption that this house selling is going to go through. It'll close here in the next few days, and then as long as our offer was accepted on our farm, we can move right in there. Sophie, I don't know, at first she was a little skeptical, but then she came around and said, yeah, we should go farming. And then this farm came up for sale. It had a beautiful red house. It's got beautiful barns, historic. You know, oh, crap, here I am. I'm going to turn in here. Here's the auction. They're doing the livestock right now. Oh, crap, look at all the people. I tell you what, pickups everywhere. It's like a pickup farmer convention. I'm not going to park back here. I don't want to walk. I got Sophie's handicap sticker. I can use that. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. I tell you what, people already got their cattle trucks going on. Man, they're ready to unload the low boys, low loaders. I tell you what, we'll sneak through here. I don't want to scratch up this fancy red pickup truck. I don't want to do that. I was going to take Sophie's car. She has got a dandy, but I decided I'd better just take the pickup truck. Let's see. We'll just pull up in here. I tell you, a lot of people here at the auction. This is a big auction. They've got a lot of stuff going on here. And I'm thinking this is going to be the cat's meow, because I can get some stuff pretty darn cheap. Turn off the old Ford pickup there. That is a dandy looking pickup truck. Sophie got that to me for a anniversary present. It was nice. BF Goodrich tires on there and everything. I think all the auctions happening up there. Like I said, they're doing the livestock right now. This farmer raised cows, sheep, and pigs. So there's a lot of livestock to go through. So I'm a little early for the machinery yet. But I was just thinking about it. Now with the potato food truck that we got, I could really use a potato harvester and planter. And I think they're going to do these two pieces of equipment last. So I don't want to get too carried away, but man, I tell you what, a lot of money. I don't know. I talked to the Farm Credit Services. I talked to the lender down there, and right now Sophie and I are pre-approved for $500,000. Look at that barn. This is a nice farm too. Somebody named Deer, running Deer, I can't remember. They bought this farm here. This has already been bought. So I was looking at it, but this is way too much money. They got too much land here, but look at that. That's a good looking barn. So let's go up and see if I can see Sophie, and we'll get myself I think I'm going to go for a loaded baked potato, a loaded red baked potato from Smokeweed. Oh, I tell you what, you put some sour cream on there, little bacon bits, some cheddar cheese. Oh, I tell you what, that's good stuff. That is good stuff, but man, a lot of pickups here. A lot of people looking at this auctioneer. What's going on there? Oh, I left my turn signal on my pickup truck. Let me turn that off real quick. I'm sorry about that. There. There, I got it. Yeah, had the turn signal on in the pickup. Well, now I got the other one on. What the heck is going on here? My thing broken? I'm just, hold on. I gotta turn that way. Oh, not that way. I tell you what, this is a funky looking pickup. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna leave it on. I don't care anymore. The battery will be dead. But oh well. Okay, let's go see Sophie. I'm kind of hungry. It's 3:38 in the afternoon. I haven't had nothing to eat yet. Sophie didn't even make me a bacon sandwich to leave the house. I tell you what, a lot of Dodges and Fords. Ooh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm kind of looking at this one. I saw the auction bill, and I was all excited about having a Cat 75C. Matter of fact, it was just in one just the other day. I think there's like 6,000 hours in that puppy, but it's been redone. Everybody's back there at the cattle barn with the auction, but it's kind of quiet in the yard here. But they got a lot of nice stuff. They're kind of a Challenger farm, which I wasn't quite intrigued by, but they got some nice Challenger equipment. Let's see, just go up to Sophie. Oh, there she is. She's working hard. She's making us $1. Yep. Farmer Minn's House of Spuds. I tell you what, when Sophie wants a food truck, we give her a food truck. Hey, Sophie, how you doing, my dear? How is the potato selling business going today? Oh, she's even got the Mountain Dew ready for me. Thanks, honey. Oh, I tell you what, Mountain Dew and a spud. Oh, that's beautiful. I tell you what, look at that. She even looks better from behind. I tell you what, Sophie. Thanks, honey. I'll see you after a little bit. I'm going to go walk around here. I won't buy anything without your permission first. Man, look at the prices. Sophie, you got to raise the prices a little bit. $3 for curly fries for homegrown red smoky potatoes? That's crazy. Well, tell you what, I'm going to eat my potato. I'm going to have them out and do it. Talk to Sophie here a little bit. And then we go around here and look at some equipment and see what we can afford to buy. $100, no money. $100, $140, but I'm going to go 50, $175, $170, but I'm going to go $200 now. I'm at $175, $225. I'm at $200, $20 home.
I've been 200, diving and 25, 25, 25, 35, 35, 225. I've been 200, diving and 25, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, I sold it. $200, bidder number 106. 501, we have 8 fine silver trading tokens. We have 8 fine silver trading tokens. How much on them? Buying all 8, $100. Quick! Up at $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, dividend of 125. Up at 100, dividend now 125. Up at 35, 35, 35, already got that. 100, dividend of 125. Up at 100, dividend now 125, 125, 125. Up at 35, 35, 125. 120, but it'll go 150, dividend of 175. Up at 150, dividend of 170, but it'll go 70, but it'll go 70, but it'll go 9. Sold it. $150, bidder number 193. 502, 1978, Franklin Mint gaming token, a gaming coin. It is sterling. Here we go, guys. Monte Carlo Casino. Here we go, guys. What do you think of 50? Up at 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, where's your wife? It's sterling. How about 25? How about 25? How about 35? 35, 35, 35. How about 35, 45, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, 1,000. No? How about 85? I've been 75 now, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. Come on! I got 70, but another 80, but another 80, but another 85. Sold it. $75 bidder number 106. 503, a 1924 piece dollar. Fine silver token. Franklin Mint sterling token. You're buying all of them for one money. Who'll give me 100? Up at $100, $100, $100, to go $100, to go 50, 75. Up at 50, and then 70, but it'll go 70, but it'll go 75. I got 50 here, 75, 65, 75.
Well, my friends, that was one successful auction. I gotta tell you that. Oh, my turn signal's still on. That was a good auction. Oh, I spent a lot of time there. I tell you what, Sophie's made some good money. She's made some good money at Farmer's Minn Spud House. I tell you what. Doesn't get any better than that. Turn my turn signal off if we're crying out loud. But I get the headlights on in the old pickup truck. So, as it turns out, I bought some good equipment. I bought some darn good equipment. I'm happy with it. We got some good prices. Now, the only thing is I was looking at those Peterbilt trucks. Man, there's a lot of miles. Oh, my light switch is on. Come on, go off. There it was. I tell you what, I think I got some funky looking turn signals there. They just go on there no matter what. But that Peterbilt was pretty roaring, but I tell you what, $29,000 that Peterbilt went for. I thought, hey, you can't pass that up. Matter of fact, the Load King split axle hopper bottom went for more than the semi. But yeah, I got some good equipment. I'll tell you about it next time because I'm kind of in a pickle. I'm gonna have Sophie. Sophie's gonna hang out there at the food truck until it ends, and she's got the checkbook. So she's going to have to write the auctioneer a check for all the equipment we bought. But I was doing a little figuring in my head. The Farm Credit Services, they are willing to give us $500,000 in operating loan. So if we take that, and if we finish the sale of our house to that Wackadoodle No Sense for $639,000, that's going to leave us with roughly $1,100 and what? Well, $1,160,000 roughly. Now the farm that we have the offer on is $338,000. I'm going to run down there right now and check on it. They were supposed to be out of the farm, but I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. So I'm putting the horse in front of the cart in front of the horse. Is that how the saying goes? I'm counting my chickens before they're hatched. I'm counting my eggs before they're hatched. But I'm hoping everything goes through in the next couple days or so. But we'll just kind of figure that out. But I'm going to head down to this farm. I'm going to check it out one last time. And you got to let me know what you think. I think it's a dandy. I think it's a dandy. That farm that we were at, that running deer guy, I think his name is George and Lucas. I can't remember. But I think they bought that. They're kind of friends of mine, actually, matter of fact. So I'm kind of hoping to do some work with them. But we'll see how it goes. But I want to come down and check out this farm. I tell you what, it's beautiful down here. I love the area. I absolutely just can't get enough of it. Sophie and I have done a lot of farming over the years in many different places, many different countries. We've done European farms, we've done Polish farms, we've done American farms. But I'm telling you, there's just something about this that just kind of feels right. It just feels good and wholesome, and you just want to dive right in and say, hey, I want to be a farmer. So you watch enough of those farmers on YouTube, you can kind of just go with it, right? That's what I'm saying. So pulling into here, yeah, it looks like they got things kind of cleaned out. They're doing a little yard work here, getting things figured out. But we'll head over here to the house. Sophie's all excited about moving into this farmhouse. I tell you what, this barn here, that is a barn. That is a barn, my friends. Look at that barn. That is a dandy barn. A little tractor on the side there. Yep. So this is going to be nice. I mean, we have a beautiful place as it is now. We have a very beautiful place. And I'm happy with the little chicken coop here. That's kind of nice. I like that chicken coop. Little silo system down there, and then look at that. Look at the valley. Just look at that. It doesn't get any better than this. Little lake down there. We got our horses and sheep barn down there. We got a silo down there. I'm telling you, this is picturesque. This is American farming at its best. Got a little barn here. I think there's a little workshop in here. I'm kind of excited about it. I can't wait to close this deal and move on in. They're going to leave some of the stuff in here, but look at that. That is a workshop. If I've ever seen a workshop, that's a workshop. Got a little door here. I could put my pickup in Sophie's little fancy getter in there. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Little, hey, even got a barbecue grill. How could you go wrong? Little fancy farmhouse here. Yep. I'm telling you, Sophie loves that house. All been redone on the inside, like a home and garden project there. But look at this; it just doesn't get any better. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope everything goes through. I hope we can close on the house. I hope we can close on this farm because I just spent a fortune. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I spent about $1 million. If it all goes through, I spent about $1 million between this farm and the equipment that at the auction that I got my name on it. I have a pretty good reputation in the area. I really do, and I don't want to let people down. Sophie with the Spud House food truck business. I tell you what, it would just be terrible if things got out of hand there. But look at that down by the lake. I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You can't be any happier. So, what I'm kind of thinking is if we can get this farm up and running, if everything goes well, we can start growing some potatoes. Not only for the Spokely Potato House, which we're kind of involved with, but our food truck, and then we can grow some corn. Get some corn. We can do some small grains because I want to get a big dairy operation. That's kind of my plan. Big dairy operation. Look at that. Awesome cow barn here. I tell you what, they did a wonderful job with all the barbed wire and everything. I feel secure. Oh, I tell you what, it's just going to be absolutely fabulous. Little milk house in here, I think. Yep, there's a little milk house in here, milk container. Oh, I tell you what, all these doors, they work and everything. Look at this milk house. Get rid of some weeds in here, but other than that, oh, look at that. Got a little loft up. This is the best part. Little loft up here. A little generator there, too. A little loft. Oh, I tell you what, this is perfect. Creaky door, but I can live with that. Creaky door there, and then of course we got the cows over here. We have a fertilizer, yeah, silos, perfect looking silos. They don't leak, no nothing. I've had the inspector out here and he's looked it all over. This is absolutely perfect. So a little pig barn down the way there. So we have all the possibilities for all the animals. Sophie wants to get some horses. She wants to take horse riding back lessons. So I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, look at that. This is I hope it works out. I hope it works out. But we'll see in the next day or two if everything works out. I probably will see it, and I probably won't see it for a couple days until we get all the paperwork settled and we get everything finalized and signed off and everything closed. But look at that, man. I tell you what, even an ode to the old Canadians. Oh, Canada. Yep, tell you what, doesn't get any better than that. Little American-Canadian camaraderie between the countries. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm going to shut these doors here. I don't want strangers to walk in. This is not my farm yet, even though we do have an offer. It's not quite my farm. But I tell you what, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. We might see you in a couple days. Might see you in a couple days. We'll get things, well, a couple game days. Get things squared away here, get the paperwork done, get moved in. I got the equipment up there, which I have to go get. It's not that far. I could probably just drive all the equipment down here and find nice little homes for them. But I have a list of stuff that I bid on, and I won't tell you exactly what it was. But I'm excited about it. I tell you what, it's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. But I better get home. I have some laundry in the laundry to do, and we got a few things to take care of. Sophie's going to have to get busy packing up the house and get ready to move down here. I have to get a U-Haul truck or something, I suppose. But yeah, this is a gorgeous farm. Absolutely gorgeous farm. It's a beautiful day, 50 degrees, and it's already 6 o'clock at night. So I think I'm going to go home and have a bacon sandwich, and we'll kind of go from there. But anyways, pleasure for you stopping by. I appreciate it. Welcome to Susquehanna River Valley. This is absolutely exciting. I can't wait, and I appreciate you stopping by and taking a gander at it. And we'll see how this goes, and hopefully things all work out here in the near future. If not, I guess I'll just be working a food truck for the rest of my life. But with that said, a big thanks to NitroDad for this amazing map. Absolutely stunning. It doesn't get any better than that. And I gotta thanks for the food truck. Now we can compete against Ghz Tacos. But I'm a big fan of Ghz Tacos. There's no better taco than Ghz Taco. And Ghz's quite the character. If you haven't met Ghz, you gotta go meet Ghz. But anyways, we'll see you here next time. But thanks for stopping in. Stay safe and healthy, my friends, and keep them between the ditches. So long.